I'm Kelly Weeks from Opp, Alabama. I am the proud mother of Roger and Hazel. In 2022, I was one of the 80,000 women missing from the workforce. Working on my GED with a toddler and a high schooler, I knew I wanted a job so my husband Joshua and I could provide more for our family. And today, I am a certified welder and working on my associate's degree. Excited by the doors my education and training will open. My story, and thousands of women like me, is possible because of the workforce grants awarded to 12 community colleges across the state by the Women's Foundation of Alabama. Those special grants removed every barrier out of my way: childcare, transportation, and put me in the driver's seat of my own economic future. When you unleash your giving, you make stories like mine possible.
Hello, I'm Rachel Hollyfield, founder of Learn, Grow, and More Learning, which is a high-quality early learning development center. And guess what? We'll be opening this fall. Thank you. But that wasn't always the case. After investing my own money, time, and effort, and taking out a small business loan, I wasn't over that hump just yet. I saw a need in my community, a need experienced by 85,000 Alabama families, the lack of child care, yet I was unable to meet this need. Until this spring, when I enrolled in the Child Care Accelerator funded by the Women's Foundation of Alabama. I started with a vision and a building, and now thanks to this learning cohort, I have funding for my business. In 2 short months, I'll be able to service over 100 families who will call Learn, Grow, and More their home. Because this foundation invested in my business, I am a part of the engine that keeps Alabama working. When you unleash your giving, you make stories like mine possible. Thank you.
I'm Sarah McMillan.
And I'm Savannah Griffin.
And we grew up worlds apart. Savannah in a small town in the middle of Alabama, me in a big city in Wisconsin. But we were brought together by one very special thing: our interest in driving economic impact and our aptitude for driving and learning more about our advocacy efforts. And that's exactly what we learned through the Women's Foundation of Alabama's Women's Policy Institute. The foundation implemented WPI as a critical piece of human infrastructure focused on one thing: elevating women's civic engagement. We learned a lot, but 3 things we'll never forget: how to navigate the legislative process, how to build community power, and that our voices don't just matter, but Alabama won't win without them. Now, both professionally and personally, I'm better positioned to influence real outcomes for thousands of women.
That's right, Sarah. Where women lead, change follows. That's why I wanted to be part of the Women's Policy Institute. I wanted to be part of something that was bigger than myself. We all did. All 96 of us scattered across 23 different counties. We're your child's teacher, your doctors, your nurses, your CEOs, your local nonprofit leaders. 8 of us were just the force behind the passage of women's health legislation. Some of us will be your next Alabama legislator. Some of us will go on to serve their community on local boards of education, and some will serve on boards and commissions all across the state. We could not do this without the Women's Policy Institute. And because of the Women's Policy Institute, we will multiply wins for Alabama women. When you unleash your giving, you make stories like mine and ours possible.